Alright, so I've been asked on stream how I get my PS5 gameplay showing on my PC without using a capture card. So I'm here showing you how you can use your PS5 on your PC without using a capture card. Alright, so let's get into it. Alright, so one of the first things you're going to need is obviously a PS5, right? So you need a PS5, then you're going to need a controller. You can either have the PS4 controller or the PS5 controller. Then what you're going to need is a computer with stable internet access, and that also applies to your PS5. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to link this down in the description down below so that you guys can have access to this website. What you want to do is you want to go to this website for Remote Play, then go to control your PS5 console from a Windows PC. Then you want to scroll down again and then go to where it says install the app. Agree and then press download. Alright, so when you have it downloaded, you'll see Remote Play installer. Double click on that, press yes. Then it's going to do its thing. Let it extract. Then you want to press next. Now because I already have this installed, it's showing me this, but this is basically going to show you where you want to install your remote app. Alright, so select where you want to install it. I'm going to leave mine for now. Alright, so when you've finished installing the PS Remote Play app, it's going to ask you to sign in. First sign into PSN obviously and sign in. Alright, so when you've signed in, it's going to ask you to provide data, stuff like that. Let's confirm and continue. And then it's going to ask you what you want to connect to. This is important right here. You want to choose your PS5. And then it's going to say that before you connect, you need to have two settings enabled. You need to make sure that Remote Play is enabled on your PS5. And then you also want to make sure that internet access is also available on your PS5. That's very important. So press OK. And then it's going to try and look for your PS5. So then this is when you pull out your PS5 controller, and then you get your PS5 controller, and then you get the wire that's connected to your PC, and then you plug it in. So when your PS5 finally makes the connection to your PC, you should be able to see your PS5 running as it is, but on your PC screen, like so. So with your PS5 controller connected, you should be able to move around, as you can see. Now the quality isn't as good as if you were to use a capture card, right? But it's still really good enough, I would say. So now to be able to stream this, all you need to do is put this in full screen, like so, and stream it as you usually would. Or if you don't want to stream it and just want to use it so that you can play whilst you're on your PC without having to have your PS5 taking up the whole screen, then you can do this. And here's a quick demonstration to show that if you have your PS5 controller connected to your PC whilst you're running this, you actually have all the features of the PS5 controller available. You have the rumble and you'd have the trigger enabled too. So I'm just going to go into Astro's Playroom and show you how that works. Alright, so because the vibrations is going to be hard for me to show whilst I'm recording this, I'll show you the adaptive triggers working. So if you look at my finger here, you can see that I have to apply pressure. And if you can hear the vibration, then that's an extra, but this is just to demonstrate that everything works perfectly even whilst you're streaming this through PlayStation Remote Play. And there's basically no delay as well. And then the motion sensors as well are working. So I'm moving my controller around in IRL and all of it is working. Thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it.